Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of What CD is Rob listening to now. And now we go back to 1984 and the second Metallica album, Ride the Lightning. Now for anyone that watched my first Metallica video, they know that I'm not a big fan of Kill 'Em All. There's some great stuff on there. It's just not my favorite album. This, however, is in my top 2 or 3 favorite Metallica albums. It's still thrashy, it's still heavy, like the first album, but there's more melody and more, acoustic in there, and I love acoustic music, acoustic guitars. I love melody, and there wasn't a whole lot of melody on that first album. This album is full of it. There's some great stuff on here. From top to bottom, it's just a fantastic album, starting with Fight Fire with Fire. Now that's just a heavy tune and just fantastic. Ride the Lightning, the title track, I think is one of my favorite Metallica songs. It's just, there's some great guitar work in here and just a really killer track. For Whom the Bell Tolls, who doesn't know that one just, it feels kind of, I don't want to say prog, but epic. Just epic. It's a really cool tune. Fade to Black, it's kind of a tearjerker. Even still, it's just it's not a ballad in full, but it's a heavy tune, but it's a really cool track if you haven't heard that one. Trapped Under Ice is sort of forgotten, but a fantastic song. Escape, one of my favorite Metallica songs. Lead singer James Hetfield hates it, doesn't like it. I think he hates it. They played it at the Orion Festival several years back for the first time the song was ever played live, and I guess he wasn't overly happy about it, but I always thought it was a cool tune. Of course, Creeping Death, another classic Metallica track. And then the instrumental bombast killer, Call of Cthulhu. It's easy to see why I like this album more than Kill 'Em All. There's melody, it's just melodic in parts. Melodic thrash, is that even a thing? I don't know, but it's a killer album, and like I said, one of my favorite. I guess the band took the album title. Kirk took it from Stephen King's The Stand, so that's really cool. Yeah, overall, I think the band grew a lot between this album and the last one. I don't think there's any writing credits still to Dave Mustaine on here. Hey, everybody. Let me just check that out, but I don't believe Dave Mustaine had it. I guess he did on the title track and Call of Cthulhu. So that's kind of cool. They were running out of their Dave Mustaine stuff. I love Dave Mustaine. I love Megadeth. I love Metallica. They're both great bands. But yeah, this is a great album. There's some songwriting credits, more so for Cliff Burton on this one as well. Looks like a full kind of band effort here. There was a deluxe version that came out a few years ago. I was sadly unable to get, so all I have is the 1-disc version. However, if anybody has the 2-disc version out there they want to send my way, I would not be angry at you. Anyways, I'll stop blabbing on about this one. But yeah, like I said, one of my favorite Metallica albums. It's more melodic than the first one, and I think that's my problem with Kill 'Em All. The songs are great. It's just, I like a little more melody. I didn't really care as much for James's voice on that album. There's some great stuff. You can't deny it's a wonderful album. It's just not my favorite Metallica album. This one, hard-pressed, like I said, somewhere in the top 3. Fantastic album. Anyway, until next time, doodles.